Ladies and gentlemen, back to a brand new Chelsea FIFA 19 career mode episode, and today is episode, I believe, number 5. I believe we're now on. So obviously we're getting pretty deep into, let's say, this career mode. Indeed, we're more or less almost a season complete. I'd say another maybe 2 or 3 episodes. And that'll be the end of season 1. If I need to edit the title to make sure everyone knows it's season 1, let's just do that quickly now on the YouTube page. But yeah, of course, you know, season 1 obviously, you know, is almost over. And let's get into today's episode. So, obviously, last time we didn't have too much success, but today we're going to play Man United, Tottenham Hotspur in the Carabao Cup final. Oh, sorry, City in the Carabao Cup final. Bayern Munich, we'll play the second leg against Bayern Munich, and then that sets us up quite nicely for the next game against City. So we're going to play once again 4 games. Let's then get into today's episode against Manchester United. It's home at the Bridge, obviously, with all our players.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with
the
now.
Obviously, hopefully, we can obviously win today's game against Man United, get off to a winning start. Last time out, we had quite a few draws. And I think we also suffered a defeat, if I'm correct. That's if my memory's good, or was that the previous episode? Not too sure. But all I do know is we had quite a few draws. So it weren't overall the greatest of episodes, but we managed, I think, to defeat Tottenham 2-0, if I'm correct as well in saying so. Yeah, obviously, hopefully this episode we can take home our first prize as a manager. Maybe win, let's say, the Carabao Cup or something. Hopefully, we will soon find out though. And obviously, not too long now before Premier League returns for this weekend. Obviously, matches. Obviously, it's only a number of days now. Formula E is also back as well. Let's not forget that. Formula E qualifying is on tomorrow. And I believe also same could be said for the race.
2 great clubs.
So yeah,
it's coming up for you live.
Lots of sport going on right now at the moment.
Welcome to Stamford Bridge.
You could argue, but yeah, neither here or there.
Alan Smith, Premier League football for you.
So here we go then. Kickoff is underway, and it's 0-0 right now. Of course, as we just pass the ball around, get a little bit of a touch on the ball.
Between 2 good teams.
We've got 3 changes for Chelsea in this team. In goal, Kepa
now,
Arrizabalaga,
on Blues TV, I was actually watching a video yesterday about Jose Mourinho, and it was quite good to watch, not going to lie. 1-0, Gabriel Jesus scores the opening goal. Then here, that's 1-0, nice turn, good goal from Gabriel Jesus. Then, so yeah, going back to what I was saying about Blues TV, which is something I follow. I watch quite a lot of the actual fan TVs, because they're pretty good actually, and you get decent content, even from Man United stand or going for Goldbridge. You know, you do get good content from them. And obviously, I was watching Blues TV about Jose Mourinho. Whether or not Jose Mourinho is now done at Chelsea, fully done, like as in, is what is, well, going to Tottenham, has that just undermined his legacy as the best Chelsea ever manager? Oh dear, we conceded. But yeah, has you know, obviously Jose Mourinho going to, let's say, obviously Tottenham, has that undermined what Jose Mourinho achieved at let's say, the bridge at Stamford Bridge with Chelsea during his, I believe, 5 years he spent at Chelsea, all in all, if we include, you know, his 2 terms, because I'm pretty sure he spent 2 years in his second spell. You know, he spent 3 years at his first spell, so that's about 5 years roughly, 5 to 6 years he spent as Chelsea's manager. But has what he achieved at Chelsea, then 3 Premier Leagues, been just undermined through simply going to Tottenham Hotspur? Now, I'm going to give you my take on it, okay? And I fully saw where they were coming from. Like, at the end of the day, okay, this is where I lay. When he went to Man United, I sort of respected that, because, you know, Man United are a big team. I understand why he went there. Like, you know, he went there to try and get them back to being the number 1, let's say, which is fair enough. And in a way I respect that, because in a way I have a bit of a soft spot for Manchester United, a little bit, because the way I see it, I respect what they've done under Sir Alex. You know, you can't really take that away from Man United. And where they are now, in a way, I feel like they should be a lot higher up the table, and I'd love to see them a lot higher up the table, fighting for Premier League, if not, you know, that, well, with us, for at least fourth and third. You know, it's a bit alien to see the top 4 as it is, if that makes sense. It's normal to see Chelsea up there, you know, each season, but what I mean, it's alien. It's alien to see, you know, obviously, it's alien to see the likes of Manchester United over the past 5 or 6 seasons, you know, not been able to do the business. Which is a very, very odd situation. Like, it's never, well, certainly not been witnessed in my lifetime. So, in a way, to see Jose to go to Man United, still one of the biggest teams, though, in club football, is not really unheard of. Like, it's a bit like when Jose went to Real Madrid. I didn't really care that much, personally, but to go to one of our major rivals is a bit, how can we put it, a bit, you know, I do care, because at the end of the day, it's one of our best managers now managing one of our worst rivals. You know, it's like your best mate shagging your girlfriend, if that makes sense. You wouldn't mind your best mate shagging your ex-girlfriend, maybe as much, but if your best mate shags your current girlfriend, of course you're going to care, you know, because your girlfriend's your girlfriend, and your girlfriend shouldn't be shagging your best mate, sort of thing, if you understand where I'm coming from. It's a bit unheard of and uncalled for, you know, like, you know where I'm coming from, like, just imagine if your girlfriend shagged your best mate, you know, it'd be a bit upsetting, wouldn't it? Like, it'd be, I think you'd dump them, quite frankly. And through Jose going to, you know, I'm not saying Tottenham are our best mate, but Tottenham are our worst enemy. But the thing is, okay, the way I see it, is it's very similar sort of stuff. You know, we hate them, they hate us, and Jose's gone to Tottenham, and, you know, basically, well, basically become a numero one manager, which is a bit of a shame, really. Like, overall, like, it's not really nice to see that Jose is at Tottenham, but at the same time I understand why he's done it to some degree, if that makes sense. Like, he wasn't going to get another chance at Chelsea, clearly. Also, another thing is, he wasn't going to, like, how can we put it? He wasn't going to get another chance at Chelsea. It's probably his last opportunity in England to make, let's say, greatness as the Tottenham manager now, like, I would say this is genuinely his last chance. If he doesn't succeed with now Tottenham, I think that will spell the end of Jose, certainly in England, if not in maybe even Europe. Like, I really do not know whether or not Jose would be able to manage another club in England. Maybe Arsenal, but I don't see it happening, because, you know, Arsenal fans would kill him now, really, because that is also Arsenal's worst, you know, that's Arsenal's worst enemy as well, if you know what I mean. Like, the North London rivalry between Tottenham and Arsenal goes back decades. It's a bit like Manchester United and Liverpool. You know what I mean? Like, it's a rivalry that just, you know, is unforgivable. Like, and for Jose to, you know, go to, you know, Tottenham, how could he go to any other London club now? He can't. He's ruled himself out, I think, ever of coming back for a return at the Stamford Bridge, at the Chelsea club, of course. I really wouldn't see it happening. But that's what I'm saying. This is his last chance to probably get things right, as in not get sacked by the time we come to season 3 and make a success of it at Tottenham Hotspur. Like, yeah, as I say, like, you know, in my opinion, him going to Tottenham, will it work? I don't know. I don't really care really too much as well. The way I see it also, Tottenham are more of just a banter club. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we've got 15 years of success. We're still succeeding. I think we're still going to succeed further. You know, we've got a lot of history. So, for me, it's a no-brainer. And for me, like, for me, at the end of the day, it's a no-brainer. Plus, I don't think we really have too much to fear with Jose being at Tottenham. But yeah, we'll soon find out how he does. First match he's playing, obviously. I think it's West Ham, like, you know. But there we go. So another draw. Again, not probably fully 100% focused here, you know. But let me know what your thoughts are on Jose Mourinho's move off to Tottenham. Like, you know, is still unbelievable news, even now, to think Jose has gone to, well, certainly Tottenham Hotspur anyway.
That'll be all.
But I'll tell you what, Tottenham fans, enjoy him whilst you have him. Or enjoy him whilst the honeymoon lasts. Because, you know, the way I see it, literally, you're going to have this period where you're going to think, oh, all is great, sort of thing. And it's going to be a lovely honeymoon, should we say. It's going to be a period where you're going to think nothing can go wrong, sort of thing. Which is fair enough. I would feel the exact same if I was a fan of Tottenham Hotspur. But at the end of the day, you're not going to enjoy his football like you did under Pochettino, I'll tell you that now. Like, so long you can put up with dull, you know, counter-attack football, well, I wish you best of luck, sort of thing. Right. This season, for us anyway, in our managerial career mode, is in a way falling apart, really. I hope that, you know, we can get this season back on track. Right. First chance to win, obviously, a club competition, obviously, in England. Not going to be easy. I'm sort of giving up on the Premier League now. I think Premier League certainly is gone. in terms of our chances to win it. I think, you know, so long we make top 4, I'll be happy with that now. I feel like our chances of winning the Premier League this season is, well, it's gone, hasn't it? Let's be honest. I don't see how we can win the Premier League despite being basically, I think, we haven't done enough in February and January. So if there's a place where, like, this season's certainly gone, as in where it's gone from, it's certainly not gone well in January or February. Sort of
when
ended
the journey
here.
begins, you never quite know who's going to be there at the end. Now only 2
But
teams left
here
on the
is
go,
our
and
first
we're left
chance
wondering
to do
who's going to be
what
lifting
Maurizio
it.
Sarri
Stay
couldn't
tuned,
do
we'll have all the
in
action for you live
2018
on
or
EA
2019.
This is the
Of
time when the
course.
talking has to stop
Here we go
and
then,
action
the Carabao
begins.
Cup.
A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. It is Manchester City taking on Chelsea.
We're underway.
Well, not many players in their careers get chances to play in cup finals. These 22 have got a perfect opportunity to put their name on the map. I'm looking forward to this final. It should be an absolute cracker, Derek.
So Gabriel Jesus skipping past one defender. Skipped past the second. Fortunately, though, tackled out.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson
So
between the
Kevin De
posts.
Bruyne.
Jose Maria
Aguero.
Jimenez plays with Aymeric Laporte in central defence. Ilkay Gundogan
Silva.
plays with Kevin De Bruyne
Kicked out
in
ball.
the centre of the pitch. And
So it's a
leading
Chelsea
the line
throw-on.
is Sergio Aguero. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is given the
Luke
green
Shaw.
light in goal. Andreas Christensen plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Vinicius Junior starts with Ousmane
Gabriel
Dembele
Jesus
in the wide position.
in the middle to Kovacic. Kovacic has a chance to make it 1-0. Very close to going in the back of the net. Thank God for City's sake that Emerson was in goal.
Silva, who has developed into one of the finest midfield players
So
in
Aguero.
the game. What kind of qualities do you think he'll bring to the fore today, Lee?
Well, how do you stop him? 4 goals in 3 games. I suggest the defenders, not just one of them, 2s and 3s might be the case.
Given away.
Through to Kante.
Aguero.
So Aguero.
Here's Sané.
Leroy Sané.
Here's Kovacic.
Gabriel Jesus.
Racing forward,
Kovacic.
trying to catch the
Through
ball.
to Jesus. Here goes Gabriel Jesus on goal. He's got time to put it away. And it's 1-0 in the final. Gabriel Jesus makes it 1 goal. His first goal in the league final of the day. And that's 1-0. And how many goals is now that for him? 3rd goal in the Carabao Cup. Brilliant going for Gabriel Jesus. Lovely stuff.
Not what he was intending.
So Kovacic cuts out but then gets tackled by the Man City defence. So, yeah, we're having a little bit more luck, I'm going to say, in this sort of episode than the last. Been a little bit more focused, I guess. We've scored more goals. That's Gabriel Jesus, also 2nd goal that we scored with him in his 2nd match today.
On the crossing front, you've got to say. Jorginho. This is Azpilicueta.
So Kovacic. Gabriel Jesus will pass. Gabriel Jesus back to Kovacic. Kante through on goal.
Seducing with his passing.
Here goes Kante. Good shot, but unfortunately, just goalkeeper Emerson coming out a little bit, you know, sort of making himself nice and wide.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Conte. Oh, a nice
Gabriel Jesus, 2nd attempt,
Got to continue.
and it's 2 now for Gabriel Jesus before half time. We defeated Man City at the Etihad 7-1. Right now it's 2-0. Nice nutmeg by Gabriel Jesus as well for good measure. Oh no, it wasn't a nutmeg. Looked like a nutmeg from the aerial view, but neither here or there. 2-0. That is the 2nd goal of the day. Good goal. So 2-0 now, and of course
Giving it straight to the opposition.
it's a good goal. or a good second goal at least, which I'm happy
Vinicius
for.
Junior. Gabriel Jesus now.
So Vinicius Junior.
Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Conte. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down.
So still 2-0 here at Wembley. So
Lost, intercepted.
certainly got control on this game, we could say.
Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, Chelsea will be happy if it stays like this. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's important the players stay concentrated.
The referee has indicated...
The electronic board has been held aloft. And it's a
There he goes, Gabriel Jesus. Can he get third? Oh,
marvellous save.
Well, his reflex
good save.
absolutely spot on. That's why
Almost getting a hat-trick for Gabriel Jesus here.
Like that.
Ederson in goal made it look easy.
So that's half-time then.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
So there you go, at half-time. Score is 2-0, and Man City still yet to get a shot on target. And a shot even in their goal. Or
Underway
at our
in the
goal. So here we go then.
Entertaining
Second half.
contest so far.
First half
Chelsea
went
with
well.
the lead.
Second half hopefully will go a little bit better.
Conte. Here's
But
Kovacic.
it's already
Straight down the throat of the opposition.
2-0 to us.
Sloppy
And Dembele
from Sané.
gets nice little run here. Tackled those straight back by
Thought they might cash in
Man
on that
City.
occasion, but haven't been able to do so.
So obviously in towards
This
the
is the home
Guerrero.
of live football, EA TV,
Dembele.
and we'll have live coverage of the fifth round of the FA
Back
Cup.
to
It's Manchester City taking on
Jesus.
Leeds United.
Crossed
For me now,
in towards
starting to get
Kante.
to the nervy part of the competition. 16 teams left in it. Who will last the pace? Can't wait for that, Derek.
So
It's with Gundogan. Don't forget, we have more live action from the
crossed
Premier
over
League
to Leroy
coming up
Sané,
on EA
but
TV.
out for a
It's
Chelsea throw.
facing Everton.
Yeah, the fixtures coming
Oh,
thick and
how's
fast.
that not Chelsea
Should be a good
throw?
Game that. Well, hopefully that's not the
Really?
commentator's
That's
curse.
not Chelsea throw. You're having an
Silva waiting in the
absolute
middle.
joke.
Safe pair of hands,
Nice
did his job.
save or catch by Kepa.
Vinicius Junior. And if you believe the newspaper and internet speculation, then Betis will be adding to the... A really sumptuous ball.
Vinicius Junior through to
Conte.
Kante. Oh, that's a
And
corner,
shoots in
ain't
to
it?
win the corner.
Yeah.
A change in the offing for City. Well, it has
Towards-
come to nothing. Kovacic, great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Azpilicueta now. Mateo Kovacic. Gabriel Jesus now. Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
So possession turned. And that's certainly going to be a Chelsea throw this time
Across
because
the touchline, so a throw in here.
100% no one.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Jorginho.
Thought that was a Chelsea player. Jeez.
We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game.
That's
It's
another
gone out of play.
goal kick.
Goal
Right
kick
now,
coming
I don't
up.
think City have had a shot on my goal right now, which is not good for City.
Christensen. Mateo Kovacic.
Through to Jesus. Come on, that's
Well, great read there to intercept.
That's ridiculous. Like, that was blocking 100%. That should have been a foul in my opinion.
De Bruyne.
And now Man City are opening us
Sterling.
up. They've
The
got us
cross is
on the
on.
attack, certainly.
Corner for Manchester City.
That's a corner for the City.
They favoured a short one here. It is advantage Manchester City here. Well, he didn't
That's
have it
first
quite
shot.
on the target,
That
Lee.
City
Oh,
got
great
away.
opportunity. Sometimes you've
78
got a choice.
minutes to get
Power
that one
or
shot in
placement.
so far.
He should have put his laces through it.
Gabriel Jesus now. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing.
So still 2-0, and second half ain't been as entertaining as the first, certainly not. Which, in a way, we haven't been scoring much in recent second halves, and I think this is why we've been struggling. We need to score more in the second half than the first. Like, you know. But it's 2-0, it's going to end probably this game.
The ball with Rodri. Rodri. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Christensen.
So just really seeing this game out, I think we will win it now. 2 added minutes.
Andre Silva. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. De Bruyne must score.
There we go.
And the final whistle.
So we win the cup. Sorry about if I cut the celebrations a bit short, but yeah, nothing special in winning the Caballero Cup in my opinion. But yeah, we do win it, and we do take home our first trophy. Like, you know, it is I guess special a little bit, but yeah, nothing special in Caballero Cup. I always say that. Indeed. So that's our first ever, well, as manager. No, it ain't actually, because sorry, we won UEFA Super Cup. I forgot that.
Thank you, that's it.
Didn't we? We won the Super Cup, didn't we? Earlier on in the season. Shows how, well, memory sort of doesn't last. So yeah. Right. In terms of the league, let's have a look what we can do. So, we're 6 points behind, obviously, the top 2. 7 actually. So, and we're well clear of 6th. So, I think really the aim is now to really get just into the top 4, if we can do that. I don't think the winning is going to be on the cards. However, I wouldn't mind defeating Man City to give Liverpool the title. That'd be pretty peak. Do we have also Liverpool in this second half? And when do we have them, if so? We could actually make this a real interesting title race. Let's have a look. When do we face Liverpool? Oh, Liverpool we face on the second last day of the season. Right, 2-1, 3-1, 4-0. So that's 3 wins. Let's see how that places us in the league. We're away to Bayern Munich. So this is really a must-win game actually. Without conceding much. In fact, have we just put ourselves back in the title race? And yet, in fact, yes, we have. We're now more or less back in the title race. So we can still win the league, in fact, because if we defeat City, defeat Liverpool, that puts us 6 points clear of City. So we can actually win the league title. And we are going to play, obviously, 4 games today. We've only played 2 so far. Still got 2 more to play, so we are going to play City as well. But yeah, obviously it's going to be a tough one, this one. But yeah, obviously whatever I'm saying in these press conferences aren't helping out either, by the looks of it. Not giving a good light there for our team. But right, away to Bayern Munich. Obviously always a tough one to play Bayern Munich. But we're going to do red versus blue, obviously. Hopefully Dembele or someone can give us a bit of help. Right, Rudiger, though, is absolutely knackered, so we're going to take Rudiger off. We're going to actually rest Rudiger for a game. Who should we put on? Should we go for Bukayo in the bench? So, yeah, Rudiger's kind of for Bukayo, obviously. Zuma's going to play the match, obviously. So, Zuma and Christensen, I think that's first time I think I've played that centre-back pairing together. We'll have to see how it goes. And we'll also have to see, also soon, how our loanees, Mounts, Tammy Abraham have turned out at them loan clubs. Because obviously if one of the 2 of them, let's say, turns out really good, they've had fantastic seasons and they've improved by hopefully a lot, then hopefully we don't have to loan them out next season. We can use them.
Warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say.
Here we go then. Chelsea vs Bayern Munich. This is for the Champions League quarter-final, round of 16. Can we get into the quarter-finals? Well, put it this way, nothing is impossible.
Thanks, Derek. It's on a knife edge, this game, isn't it? Behind
Let's see.
That first leg defeat, but only just. This could go either way, it really could.
So, Dembele. Offside for Dembele.
Just veered into an offside position this time.
So, obviously, offside. That was. Game's restarted, but already getting the ball back. Kante towards middle, trying to find a through ball to Kante. Manuel Neuer picks up the ball safely into the arms of, as the commentator said, one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Given the green light in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Azpilicueta in the wide defensive positions.
Christensen,
Jorginho in the centre of midfield, and the main
through to Vinicius Junior. Here comes Vinicius Junior. Kovacic. Oh, not a bad shot. First opportunity
arguably the best goalkeeper
for us.
Can you argue against that with a save like that?
Oh, quite close from Kurt Zouma.
Undeniably one of the great finishers of his generation, Robert Lewandowski. Lee, what do you expect to see from him in this match?
Well, how do you stop him? 4 goals in 3 games.
Gabriel Jesus!
Oh. Gabriel Jesus again.
Yeah, goalkeeper
getting
fully
cut out.
in control there.
Rakitic.
So Rakitic.
And that was a very
Right now,
read.
Tell you what, Bayern Munich can't get the ball past our halfway line so far in this first half.
Jorginho.
Quite frankly, it's not been the best of starts if you're, you know, Bayern Munich. I guess they don't have to make such a good start, maybe. As us, like, we're the ones under pressure, and here they come. Having said a moment ago they couldn't get past our halfway line, they go on and get a nice counter-attack, and that may be why what we're going to have to look out for in this game is that counter-attack opportunity. Kepa gets a hand to it, it's still not out of the box yet. Now the counter-attack is on for us slightly, but then that is broken down, so yeah, everything's calmed down just a little bit more, but it's still in Bayern Munich's hands. Bayern Munich seemingly having the edge over us at the moment.
Individual quality coming to the fore. Well, great Rakitic.
And Rakitic makes it 1-0. And it's now 3-0. On aggregate, surely Bayern Munich will go through now. Like, if they don't, I honestly don't know what to say. We're going to have to do one of the greatest comebacks of all time. And, you know, I'm not feeling confident. Really am not feeling all that confident here. Because, you know, 3-0 down, we haven't even scored a goal yet, and it ain't even half time. Well, it's not going to be easy this second half either, and it's probably easier to score a goal in the first by the looks of it. So it's not likely we're going to be getting out of Europe this year, and we're relying on.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
Hopefully. Their success.
Gabriel Jesus.
So, not looking good to get through this group stage, or not group stage, sorry, the knockout round of 16. Look like we're going to be heading out for an early defeat here, unless we score 3 goals. And even then, is it enough? Probably is, actually. As long as we score 3 goals. But yeah, we haven't scored 1. And it's now us struggling out of our own half, whilst easily defeating us here. And Lewandowski could have made it 2. That is totally unfair in my opinion, because at the end of the day, the ref should have blown his whistle a lot sooner.
They were second to react, and he's in the back of the net.
It's turned into a runaway.
Right.
And the whistle is set
There.
for
2-0, and it's half time now. So the 5-time winners, Bayern Munich, looking in good form, good shape here. But it's not over yet. There's 45 minutes to do some business. We score 4 goals now. We can obviously still go through. We have to, you know, score them 4 goals. It's a lot of work. It's an uphill task. But let's not give up just yet. Come on, Jesus. You can do this for Chelsea. Kovacic! Oh!
From the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
He succeeded in getting his fist
So,
in it.
Vikius Jr.
Kovacic.
in towards the middle.
Textbook
Kovacic
defending
tackled
inside the box.
quite well. Obviously, we've only got a matter of moments to score 4 goals, remember. We've only got half,
Personnel now.
well, till the 90
Dembele,
minutes.
Crossing possibilities.
It's not a lot of time left on the clock to do so either, as the clock does seemingly tick down. But
Gabriel Jesus.
hopefully we can get them 4 goals we require and need now. Oh, it's looking like we're heading for an early Champions League exit to some degree.
Facing Manchester City.
Yeah, I'm predicting.
Quite frankly,
both teams
we're not
will
looking
have a real
good
go at each other, I'm sure.
to go through to the next
It's a substitution for
stage
Bayern.
of the Champions
Dembele.
League. But at the end of the day, even if we head out,
Half an hour remaining.
oh,
then.
I don't know. It feels early for Chelsea, round of 16. I guess we faced one of the tougher teams as well. I guess we got to argue that.
Hard to deal with crosses
But maybe
like
if
that.
we, though,
Complete miscue by the goalkeeper.
you know,
Will there be a price to pay?
went through.
That's a very impressive piece of defending.
But then that's Champions League for you. It's luck of a draw, I guess, as well.
Coutinho. And the cross
So,
is very much on.
This has certainly been one of the worst
Rakitic.
defeats of all
Return to
season.
Coutinho. He'll be cross with himself.
Even if we can get a goal, I'd feel like at least we've done something tonight.
Went for power.
Mateo Kovacic.
Well, I'm going to bring on Morata. Let's see if we can get a goal, because I'm not feeling it. I'm going to make a few changes. Like, even if we can get a goal, as I say, at least I feel like we could have done something tonight. I'm going to make a change to our front 3, so rest all 3 of them front
Looking confident
now,
in possession.
hopefully. So yeah, obviously, as I say,
So 20 minutes to go. So a throw in here. And a
So,
substitution in the
3
offing.
changes here. Morata's on, Pulisic is on. This is why we have super subs. Well, I hope they're super anyway.
Nothing wrong with that
Let's
idea.
see what they can do.
They are enjoying plenty of space. A real opening now. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping.
Nice save by
Real
Kepa.
concentration. It will be
It's
a
going to be
Bayern
whipped
corner.
in.
He cuts it back. And possession lost, intercepted.
Pulisic. Onto Morata. Morata
And he's
through
made headway.
on goal. He's got a country mile between him and the last defender. He makes it 2-1. Okay, we're probably not going to come back into this game, but Morata does get a goal back for us.
What a wonderful solo effort.
That is
They still had
what
the
we
presence of
wanted
mind to finish it off.
on
What a
the
brilliant
counter-attack.
solo goal.
Brilliant goal. Absolute brilliant then from us. Morata gets a goal. I know it's not going to mean anything. We're probably still going to go out, but at least we go out in fighting spirit. That is what I want to see. You know, that we're not giving up. We're going out with a bit of fight in our belly, and we're going to make this as difficult as we can for Bayern Munich. We're not going to let them just walk all over us. Like, it's still a thrashing. It's still a defeat.
Positioning is everything for a goalkeeper.
But at
He
the
was
end
in a
of the
good
day,
position then.
we still get a goal. And a goal's a goal. Here now comes Callum Hudson-Odoi. Again, another country mile between him and the last defender. Oh, this is what I want to see. This is the fight from our Chelsea players we want. Players that can fight for wins. And you know what? I think, you know,
teammates to play it to.
This is how we should have started the game.
The goals keep going in for them.
We concede another.
They're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Oh well.
So 5-1.
But at the end of the day, we had a bit of enjoyment. We gave them the fight, and we fought to the end with Bayern Munich. So yeah, pretty heavy defeat.
Has added on 2
but
minutes of stoppage time.
at the end of the day,
they might be able to capitalise in the wide position. Bayern.
it's going to end then 3-1.
To let fly.
And there we go.
Time, not just the end of this second leg, but the end of the tie as a whole, and the team to progress. Bayern.
So we're out.
Well,
We've been knocked out 3-1 then there, that match ended. At least we scored a goal, which, as you can tell, I'm a bit pleased with. I'm not pleased that we're out. I know that's a bit disappointing, but we went out with a little bit of fight at the end then there. Yeah, which is a bit of a shame. We're out, as I say, we're out of Europe's elite competition, of course. But at the same time, you know, we gotta be happy that we went out. Well, we scored a goal against Bayern, and they were simply the better team then throughout the 2 legs. They scored 2 away, and yeah, they defeated us also there as well. So can't really complain, can we? So yeah, overall, not been the game we wanted. Then there, we can't be pleased. But we got obviously a game. Still some games to play, very important ones. And look, we're probably going to be back in the Champions League anyway next season. I think that's fair to say. So really, at the end of the day, yes, we're out, but we're not going to be there next season. We're going to be back in the Champions League next year anyway. I would have thought, or at least in some sort of European competition, I would have thought Champions League is most likely.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start
considering that we're seemingly a little bit better than other teams, though, at the end of the day. So yeah, we're out of Europe's elite. Only, I think, now Premier League left. Are we now in? Let's have a quick look, whether it's just the Premier League, or do we have any cup games? No, by the looks of it, no, it is just literally Premier League now left. So yeah, at the end of the day, we've got this game then here. Then we got, we'll probably then play next time, by the way, Palace, Sheffield, Norwich and Liverpool. Then that's the end of the season, really, for us. So yeah, 2 big games still to go. If we win here, obviously that puts us a little bit clear. What's going on? There we go. So yeah, if we win here, that's a little bit more clearer for us, I think, overall. You know what I mean? Like, if we can get the victory here, that is certainly a lot better overall, because it would, I think, certainly put us within a bit more touching distance of the Premier League as a whole. Like, then would it be more or less, well, would this more or less eliminate, you know, City from the Premier League title race? I think it more or less would, wouldn't it? Like, let's be honest, like, they're already, I think, a few points behind coming into the game.
2 terrific teams in action here.
Let's have a look.
Both of them in with a chance of winning the title. What happens will be really important. So stay in front of your screens as we have all the action for you.
So
And
City
Chelsea take on Manchester City.
Let's have a look where we are in Premier League.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith has joined me in the commentary area. Premier League football we have for you. It's coming right up. It's Chelsea against Manchester City.
I think if we get a nice, sharp, quick tempo to begin with, we're in for a real treat here, because we've got a couple of entertaining sides that love to go forward.
So let's have a look.
And number 17, Mateo Kovacic.
Chelsea make one change. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Antonio Rudiger plays with Andreas Christensen as the centre-backs. Mateo Kovacic starts, looking to recover his form. And in attack, the man with the golden touch in front of goal, Gabriel Jesus.
So I just want to see whether or not the table will be shown quickly here.
Manchester City's lineup today. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with.
So you've got same setup, actually.
Against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Since Roman Abramovich took over Chelsea in 2003, the number of trophies that have come here to Stamford Bridge, no club in England has done better. Around the boardroom area, there's a big trophy cabinet in this stadium.
I don't think it will be shown, no it won't, which is unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure if we win this game we go 5 points clear, which would be pretty good, of course.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass.
So yeah,
straight to an opponent.
So yeah, but in reality also we could be only 2 points clear. Let's not forget that, because they've still got a game in hand, so really it would pass ahead of Man City in reality. That's all it would do this game. So here we go then.
Kovacic. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it
out. Man City would be in the title race, but just behind a little bit.
The opposition with this run. Oh, an important interception that. Well, I wonder how the home team are going to play this, Alan.
Sorry, it puts only 1 point.
If they go for the win and actually end up losing,
so yeah, they're just
the
behind.
Visitors will go above them in the table. And at this stage of the season, with points mattering so much at the top of the table, it's a bit of a risk, isn't it?
Maybe we'll see a more cagey approach because of that. The last thing they want to do today is see the visitors leapfrog them, so they might just go for a draw. We'll see.
It's more than a decade now since Roman Abramovich invested money in Chelsea. More recently, the investment from Manchester City. But they are super rich clubs, super club. Kovacic!
Oh,
well saved.
Not bad opportunity then there.
Chelsea's corner now. Put the corner in the middle. Punches it away. Did well to read the play.
If we win this would be, I think, our third victory over City this season, which wouldn't be bad.
Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan?
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
Kovacic. Gabriel. This could be an opportunity. In behind the defence. Nice interplay between the two of them.
Oh!
He did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. Kovacic. Here's Ousmane Dembele.
So right now, 0-0.
Sorted it out.
Some stop that, Martin, to keep his team level, but if this match continues in the same vein, it's only a matter of time for me.
Put them in front. Well, that's the opener.
Gabriel Jesus makes it 1-0.
But you have to score when you're on top.
There we go.
Whether they would do that, but they
absolutely great goal.
Well, he was on his toes. The defenders.
How many goals is that now? 30 goals as well for Gabriel Jesus. If he gets 2 more goals this season, which I imagine he will become the all-time Premier League record goal scorer in a single season.
I'm sure the opposition has,
and he can do it today, by the way.
On the DVDs, they know the threat that they're facing, but I think he's going
to. So Gabriel Jesus, if he gets a hat-trick today, he can match the all-time goal scoring record.
If
he gets 4, he beats it today.
Gabriel Jesus. we're looking at a well-coached team here, drilled in winning the ball back in midfield as a group. Leroy Sané over the goalkeeper to the back post, only partially away from danger.
And do remember, we mainly simulate, by the way, all our games.
High pressure play, really in the clear now.
Oh, Leroy Sané makes it 1-1.
High up the pitch.
Well, we could see
Good goal from Leroy, must be said.
The team that's just conceding could see it coming because they kept on losing the ball in dangerous areas there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Gabriel Jesus.
Can Gabriel Jesus make it 2-0? Yes! 2-1 before half time.
Definitely on for him.
This is certainly a poacher's.
Gabriel Jesus makes it 2-1.
The way he's got there ahead of the defenders.
So that's his 31st goal in the Premier League. He's now within 1 goal of the all-time record of 32 Premier League goals in the Premier League. If he scores 1 more goal, he becomes the all-time record holder for that match, or for the Premier League, as most goals scored in a single season.
Leroy Sané looking for a through ball. Really stretched.
Not bad shot.
Top class.
Good game this, actually. Really, really close between us and City.
In the corner, and the goalkeeper has done well to stop that.
Unlike maybe previous 2 games or occasions that we've met, it's a bit closer.
The ball straight to the opposition.
So you're going at half-time break. Leroy Sané gets a goal. Jesus gets 2. And is in touching distance of becoming the Premier League all-time top goal scorer as well. Then here.
Chelsea have got possession back.
Chelsea not seeing quite so much of the ball as usual, but what you would say about this team is the way that they've used the possession.
Conte! They've scored!
Offside.
It's offside. That's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back
Just saw
on
the
that,
flag
I
up.
think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
Oh well, offside. Don't fuss me. Kante making it 3-1, but unfortunately ruled out.
Trying to turn over the play here. That's something for him to chase. Gabriel Jesus.
Oh.
He's done well to block that. Jorginho. Conte. On to Kovacic. Jorginho.
Just passing it around, trying to find a bit of space. Fortunately, no space materialised there, and now City got the counter-attack coming on.
What a performance in that first half, Alan.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
He could cross it now. Bernardo Silva. Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Fernandinho.
Fernandinho, good shot, but fortunately,
but nowhere near.
Yeah,
no
poor
cigar.
effort, really, for a player of his ability.
Kovacic. Gabriel Jesus.
Conte getting tackled. So it's still 2-1, Chelsea here, and obviously, can we get a third is obviously on the cards and in the question.
This particular day, EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Gabriel Jesus, super block.
Oh,
good clearance.
So close to a third for Chelsea. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus making opportunities for us here. So, been a very good game for him.
Looking ahead, Alan, Manchester City's next game.
Well, they're playing Burnley in their next.
Aguero!
It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play.
Not quite. Oh no! Oh!
The reward is a goal.
Sorry for my language.
Well, we could see
but literally a moment of madness. A moment of madness there.
Again in the match. What a roller coaster ride it's been.
Oh, 2-2. We can't get a break, can we? We've been shoved off the ball like a sloppy Wellington. Alright, is it time to rest Jesus, or should we keep playing on Jesus?
Training camp, it's word that the story that you've been reading a lot about is perhaps true.
Oh, I don't know.
Goes the goal! Kept out by Kepa, the Spain goalkeeper.
Oh, what are we doing there? Come on, Kepa. Get your act together.
Aim for those in the middle. Looking to clip it into the middle. But the defender getting in the way. Break quickly when they get possession.
Well, Chelsea,
threading it through.
Alright, Luke Shaw. Here we go. We've got more players than they do. And unfortunately, that comes to that. So, still close game, but
on the clock.
Just hoping.
Kovacic.
We need to find the back of the net at some point if we want to win this game. Is this the moment? Jesus turns. Oh, come on, why isn't it going in?
Playing with some patience and looking for a bit of...
Oh no! Come on. Really, come on guys. We only need one more goal. That's all we're asking for. We're not even asking for much here. One more goal and we win the match.
With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. A great chance to go in front.
Another save by Kepa.
Still level pegging in this match. Late on now.
That might just be the save that they'll look back on if they can nick something here.
Excellent work from the keeper.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
And it's going to end, I think, 2-2.
Second time like they did the first.
What are we doing? No!
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
I doubt in his career he's ever had a more straightforward chance to score.
What have I done?
His eyes lit up and the net bulged.
Well, I have seen.
I don't even want to kick this
kind
ball.
of range with the goal gaping, but no,
what have I just done there?
And the referee has ended it here.
We've thrown away a win, and we've thrown away a point. Literally, that is what I did. I literally do not know. I was meant to press square to kick out long, and I pressed triangle accidentally.
Just a minute of your time.
What the Christ? Literally, I really don't know. Really don't know. Like, so that was probably one of the best footballs matches I've ever played on FIFA. Purely for the fact on how end-to-end it was and how crazy it ended, sort of like with that late winner from them. But at the end of the day, we chucked away a legitimate win twice. And yeah, right, the next game we'll play will be Crystal Palace. We won't play that one obviously today. We'll sim another 2 matches, of course. We'll check whether Jesus got his all-time goal scoring record. Yeah, I think that's the end of our Premier League hopes, by the looks of it. It don't look good indeed, does it, now for the Premier League? It feels like it's gone, it's done, it's dusted, sort of like, I guess 4th is where we can now expect, but even then, like, I'm not really too happy with 4th, you know what I mean? I would wanted more. So right now, yeah, 4th is looking pretty good, solid stuff. Ooh, what's going on there? But at the end of the day, yeah, let's have a quick look at whether or not Jesus got his all-time goal scoring record. No, he hasn't. 31 goals still. So next time, Jesus can get that all-time goal scoring record, of course. If he gets obviously 2 goals. Salah also is also hunting that down as well, that record as well. Again, so. Yeah, Jesus, can he get past that 31 goal score, or goals? You know, he's nearly there, not quite there yet, but next time he can do it. I guess that's now main focus for Jesus. In terms of us, it's about keeping in the top 4, which I think we will do. Arsenal, they've recovered their season. Let's have a look at the table, how things lay. So, Aston Villa, 4 games to go. or 5 games to go. They can still survive if they win all the remaining 5 games, depending on, though, other results. Sheffield United, similar position they're in. Norwich, a little bit more easier, but still, they've got to, you know, win more games, certainly, and hope results also go their way. So it's looking like those that are going to just survive are Bournemouth, Southampton, and Palace. Look like going to be relegated. Villa, Sheffield, and Norwich, of course. In terms of any surprises, not really. Like, top 6 seeming pretty realistic. Arsenal, but long way off, must be said. Arsenal, at least they've recovered, I guess, to 6th, but they're miles away from everyone else. How many points are they off us right now? Almost 20. They're 16 points behind Spurs, 18 points behind us. 18 points, that says it all, really. And they're 20 points behind City, 22 behind Liverpool, which is a huge gap for Arsenal. They've got some work to do. But yeah, otherwise, then that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it, all of you coming along, watching, supporting these videos, you know, of course, because it means a lot to me for you guys to come and watch, obviously, them. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until the next time, folks, take it easy. Have a great day. See you next time.